Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Warm welcome to Jiniversity, Knowledge for All. Today, it is a part of the fifth session from my talk series. The topic of today's discussion is power of zones. So, friends, people who are new to this session today, if you want to watch the other sessions, get in touch with our Jiniversity team in Telegram and try to get the access for all the Jiniversity videos of the past, not only my sessions, also the 3 to 4 different speakers combined. So for people who don't know me, I am Ashok. I am a founder director of a company called Kautilya Capital. I have been in the professional trading environment for close to 7 years now in a serious mode. I run a traders cafe in Bangalore along with my partner, market calls Rajendran. I believe in the concepts of techno fundamentals, WD GAN, positional price action trading, and intraday algo trading. So the last 3 years, I have been into full-time professional trading. I'm a mechanical engineer with an MBA in finance and planning. All right. So let's quickly go into the zone marking process. Okay. So friends, there are major zones in markets. Okay. Whenever you trade, you always trade using various aspects. You will have different indicators. You might have some decision points. You might use some levels. All right. So in price action, generally the action ideally happens at places called zones. Okay. Now, what is a zone? A zone is a place where there is tug of war between buyers and sellers. It is a place where lot of fight and lot of transactions happens between buyers and sellers. Okay, so zones are the places where we generally look for high prospective trades. Okay, any price action trader would be a retracement trader and is never a breakout trader. All right, now I will show you two kinds of zone marking process. And this series of discussion that is coming up, I come once in a month, so on an average I will conduct 12 sessions in the next 1 year. Okay, in all the 12 sessions I will bring different small components and topics I will share with you. Okay, the simplest form of best practices most of the people use in entire price action process. Of course, we don't get into the complex topics of power pattern and all. We will only discuss about the core practices as far as the overall basic structure of price action is concerned. All right, so zone marking is officially of two types. One is wick to wick zone marking and the other one is called body to wick zone marking. Okay, so what does that mean? So friends, this wick to wick zone marking is called as an aggressive entry zone marking. Okay, the reason it's called as an aggressive entry zone marking is because the risk associated with it is more. The other one is called as body to wick zone marking because the entry is conservative entry and the corresponding risk is very less. Now for example, let's say there is a momentum bear candle where price closed down, and then let's say there is a huge good base and then price rallied, okay, to form a momentum green candle. Now this is a base can be a red or a green, correct friends? Now There are two ways of marking it. Number one, suppose I want to take a trade. When price comes down to this level, for example, I want to take a trade. So which means price has already come to this point. Okay, so my stop loss is always below it. It can never be above it. So this is my stop loss, which never ever changes, and it is always the farthest point. So when price can come, it can react from here, or the price can come further deeper and react from there. So if you mark the body, this is called as body to wick marking, and if you mark the top wick, that is called as wick to wick marking. Okay, and in that case the risk is comparatively higher. So most of the professional stock traders never trade the wick to wick because they wait for the price to come to their level. Now let me tell the story of a jungle. Friends, you all know the forest is made up of so many animals. Now there is a cheetah. The cheetah is an animal which chases the deer and captures it. Correct? Have you ever seen a tiger chasing a deer? A tiger can never chase the deer. Why? The tiger can never run faster than the deer. Its body design doesn't support it. So what will tiger do? It will wait on the riverbed for the prey to come. Look at the crocodile in water. It is a warrior inside water. Once crocodile comes outside water, it becomes weak. If you lock the mouth of the crocodile, it cannot do anything. So that is the crux of the conversation. Okay, now let us move into the different steps in zone marking process.